What's up, everybody? IFD Delusion here with another episode of KOtv. And it's been a while, but life has been hectic with all the madness that's been going on. Evo, Comic-Con, and the Beach video X Games. So I'm gonna get into a little bit of all that stuff, but before I say anything or get into any of the news, I want to give someone a huge shout out because I wouldn't have been able to get into Comic Con without this person. So I want to give a huge shout out to Stan Press. He's freaking amazing. Thank you so much for letting me or getting me into Comic Con for the last day. And I'm so glad I actually got to get in because of Mr. Stan Press. So thank you so much. Huge shout out to you. So let's get into Evo. I'm looking at my notes. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes because there's a lot. So Evo, I'm not going to get into the results because it's already way past. And you probably already know who won. So, a little bit about me and Evo. Persona 4, 0-2. Skullgirls, 0-2. Street Fighter 4, 1-2. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, 2-2. Don't ask me how. I hardly ever played the game. And Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I went 4-2. I was pretty close to making it on my poll, surprisingly. And I was pretty excited for that. Also, at Evo, they showed a trailer for Ultra Street Fighter 4 with 4 new characters, kind of new. They're in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They're kind of new. So it's Hugo, Elena, Rolento, and Poison. Sorry, I couldn't remember for the life of me. I had to look at my notes again. But there's a 5th character that they're not announcing. And also 6 stages, I think, from Street Fighter Cross Tekken. But the 5th character, who's it going to be? They said it's a character that has never been in a Street Fighter game, but it's Street Fighter related. So I was guessing Ashura from Ashura's Wrath because they have those little I think is it DLC? I never played the game, so I don't know. But they have the thing with Evil Ryu and Akuma. So I was like, it's got to be Ashura. But then Ono, I guess, said, nope, it's not him. So I'm calling it now. You heard it first here. Calling it now. It's going to be Shenlong. Because how long have we been hearing about Shenlong? Since EGM decided to do their April Fool's joke in '97, maybe he'll come to life. Finally. But we'll see what happens. I'm calling it now. You heard it here first. So, something at Comic-Con, a couple things. Capcom has no immediate plans for a new Darkstalkers. What are they basing this on? The fact that the Resurrection did not do well. Why would you base it off of that? That makes no sense. I think people might be looking for a newer game. So take a chance, Make a new Darkstalkers. Why are you going to base it on re-releasing an old game and the sales on that? That doesn't make sense to me, but if that's how they want to do it, whatever. It's dumb. Also, I'm pretty excited about this. Namco announced Soul Calibur 2 HD Online. Oh my god. Freaking awesome. I love Soul Calibur 2. That was my game way back in the day. I love playing that game. Love me some Nightmare. So I'll definitely be picking that up. I can't remember when it comes out. I didn't write a release date or if they even had one, so I apologize for that. So that's about it for Comic-Con. So let's get into the beach. I saw mixed reviews about the beach. Like, people were having fun, people weren't having fun. It was a stupid tournament. It was a great tournament, whatever. But I'll give you the results right now. Let me look here. So in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Flocker takes first place again, since he won Evo, and he takes the beach. Freaking Flocker is a beast. If anybody was going to beat Chris G, it had to be Flocker. Flocker is amazing. In Injustice, Perfect Legend took first place. Street Fighter 4, PR Balrog took first place. Mortal Kombat 9, GGA Dizzy took first place. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, it was Gamer B. King of Fighters 13, it was Crossover. And for Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Melee, Mewtwo King took both. Apparently he is godlike. So that's your results for Video X Games. And this is the big news right here that I really want to get into. This is the big news. Apparently, it just came about today that major tournaments agree to rule standardization on player collusion. Event coverage determined by rule inclusion and enforcement. So basically, they're going to be ruling against collusion because this year at a lot of the tournaments during a lot of the FGC tournaments, I should be saying, there was a lot of pot splitting going on. A lot of pot splitting going on. And people were getting pissed off because you could tell it was just freaking obvious that these people were not even playing their hardest. So, what do you think about the whole tournaments banning collusion or trying to prevent collusion and disqualifying players for maybe colluding? I saw some tweets between I think it was Chris G and someone else, or maybe Chris G and Justin Wong. The fact that Chris G, when he was at Evo, wanted to play Ryu against Justin Wong, but was advised against it because people might think he was throwing the match because he's picking not his team. But what if it's a counter to the other team? You know, I mean, you can tell when someone's playing with their heart or just throwing a match, kind of, unless they're really good about it. But, anyways, I don't mean to get off topic, but that's pretty much, let me know what you think about the whole collusion thing. Do you think it should be up to the tournament organizers or up to the stream? Well, if it's up to the stream monsters, that could be bad. Or should they have like a judge there watching to make sure they are playing? This is their team. They're not just messing around because two friends are in finals. What do you think? Leave me a comment below and just let me know what you think. And also, here's a list of the tournaments that will be enforcing this rule. It's a lot. You got Evo, then you got Northwest Championship, Summer Jam, and Winter Brawl, Canada Cup, April Duels, CEO, Civil War, East Coast Throwdown, the Fall Classic, Final Round, Level Up, any Level Up events, SoCal Regionals, Wednesday Night Fights, and the Rumback, MT, LSF events, Northwest Majors, Shadowloo Showdown, NorCal Regionals, let me learn how to speak real quick. Toronto Top Tiers, Toryukin Canada East Coast Championships, Trada Championship, UFGT, and Arms House. These are all going to be enforcing this rule. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you think it's a good idea, a bad idea. Do you think it's going to help the FGC or not? I think it might. I don't know if you can completely stop it, but I mean, it might be a point in the right direction, basically. But that's it for this episode of KOtv. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and this is the end of the show. So I'll see you soon.